it's Deanna and Justin.
Okay, we're doing liar, liar in the front, and then we tell you who lies in the back.
Okay.
Okay, go.
So the other day, I was walking Rad, and there was a woman coming up on the other side of the street, walking towards us with her dog.
Yeah.
And she said something, and she was kind of in the distance, but she was close enough that I could see her face. So she says something like, "Oh, I'm so sorry about um, my dog right now. She's really rambunctious. I had to take her out for a walk." And I thought she was apologizing to me because of maybe she might get my dog riled up. So I started responding to her, and I thought we were having a conversation. And as she passed by me closer, I realized she was on the phone, and I got really embarrassed. So I pretended I was on the phone too.
So high school basketball games, you couldn't walk in just by yourself if you're going by yourself. So you have to pretend that you're on the phone. So one time, I'm going into the high school basketball game. I'm late because I had wrestling practice. I walk in. I pretend I'm on the phone. I'm not on the phone. And I get to where I'm going to sit, slip, fall, smash my face on the bleachers.
Oh, no.
Embarrass myself. All right, we'll tell you who's lying in a little bit. So we got a text and he told me not to open it.
Oh, yeah. So we got a text.
Is it bad or is it good?
No, it's funny.
Okay.
We just literally got this text in the last few minutes from Chris Leonard, who was our friend and former coworker from JPR. And he sent us both a meme.
Okay.
You can look at it. You can look at it now. I told you not to open it yet.
Is this me being submissive to Costco hot dogs?
So it's a photo of two silhouettes.
Jeez, this is dominatrix stuff.
The first silhouette is a woman standing and pointing down to the ground in a very aggressive style.
Yes,
and
dominatrix style.
Yeah, and then the other silhouette is a man on all fours.
Yeah.
Like he's begging or, looking like a dog. And the woman is labeled Costco hot dogs. And the man is labeled me. And he said, "This is Justin."
It is submissive. I'm pulling something up for you.
And I'm totally posting this photo on our Instagram.
Okay. Speaking of Costco hot dogs, I am so excited you brought this up. Did you hear about the guy who ate nothing but Costco hot dogs for a week for every meal?
I did hear about that.
He lost 4 pounds. 4 pounds.
That's not a lot.
He says, "My stomach is an effing war zone, but I lost weight."
Oh,
TikTok star went an entire week subsisting on the $1.50. I gotta actually just remind me. I gotta call my eye doctor who was at Costco. Combo meal at Costco, and his stomach paid the price. Guy in Cleveland. Let's see, 29 hot dogs over 7 days. Rookie numbers.
Wow.
They're big. They're big dogs though. They are.
They are. Aren't they footlongs?
Big dogs. Yeah. No, they're just girth long.
I thought they were footlong hot dogs.
He lost a few pounds, but joked the weight loss may have caused a giant tapeworm.
Oh, jeez. That's awful.
I love hot dogs, though. To my surprise, I never got sick of eating hot dogs once, despite my bowel movements resembling Willy Wonka's chocolate river.
Oh, gosh.
But he went to 50 states in 30 days before. He's got the shirt I'm going to buy. It's a picture of the menu at Costco, and it says, "I got that dog in me."
Oh, my goodness.
But yeah, so he ate 29 of these. He says, "I don't recommend it. God knows what's in a hot dog. I would never do this if it wasn't for a social media project." That's I hate people who, I don't like those things. But then I just see them slamming dogs all the time. I go, "Do you know what's in a hot dog? Bad stuff."
Yeah.
But good stuff.
It's all the leftovers.
Bad stuff, but good stuff. I do have to call my eye doctor, and she is inside of the Costco, and she's kind of hot. So
I realized
I've had a crush on her for 10 years.
Jacob has to call an eye doctor because we were doing our taxes the other night, and he couldn't read his W-2. I'm like,
well, it's 2 letters.
He couldn't read the print. He couldn't read the print on the W-2.
It's a W and then a 2. So you already read it.
I'm like, if you can't see this print, I think it's time for you to get glasses.
I got to do mine too. Well, I don't do mine. I just send it to my dad, who's an accountant. You know what he does? Uses TurboTax. This is the best.
Yeah.
Why not? Also, do you know what they sell at Costco?
TurboTax.
And it's heavily discounted. It's like $40. Yeah, just plug it. Why? Number one, why pay anybody? Number two, I use my roster, right? I had this discussion with someone the other day. You got to have a good roster around you. You got to have, here's my roster. Dad, accountant, friend, engineer.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing he's good for is I just ask if we're going to die. And he's like, "Not today."
Okay.
I got the most valuable person on my roster, pharmacist.
Oh, that's good.
In our group chat with with the said pharmacist is, can I drink on this antibiotic and will it dehydrate me? That's the whole chat with him.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not like, can you prescribe me?
No, that's
Can
illegal.
you, like, when you know you have a sinus infection, it's like,
Yeah.
you can't say, can you get me a Z-Pack?
No, it's funny because he'll be like, but then in every text he goes, I'm not your pharmacist, consult your doctor. Like legally he has to say that. I guess when you take the
Oh,
Pharmacratic
wow.
Oath
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever
Well,
it
he's
is.
got a CYA.
Yeah. A couple of friends in law school. They're useless yet until they graduate. Yeah, so I have a pretty good roster. Guy who does like stock stuff, so I invest in that. Not his
Yeah.
stuff. He tells me what not to invest in. But yeah, so like a pretty good. You got to have a good roster around you.
I do
mean?
think that there's a benefit though to having someone else do your taxes, like especially if you have the really difficult ones or it's
Yeah.
convoluted.
Yeah.
Like now next year we're definitely going to have to get a professional because I have all these odds and end jobs. I'm doing 1099 work. Like I'm going to need someone to do that for me.
I do want to say this. I do have a good roster, but I also take advantage of my friends, and you should do that. I always wanted to be that person who gets like the huge tax return too. It's
See,
never been me.
I don't want someone I know to do my taxes at this point in my life because I don't want someone I know to know what my financial situation is. That's my business. Like I would rather a
Talking
professional
about salaries
who
tacky.
doesn't know me.
You know what the thing is? A lot of people, number one, if you talk about money with people, you are tacky. Or like the potential earnings you'll make, super tacky. Like, I'm going to school to be a doctor. I might make this. I'm like, yeah, well, that's tacky. I that's why I vary on the whole like, should we open salary conversation?
Right.
I don't know if I'm phrasing that the right way. I think that's kind of weird. I mean, I share it with people who I trust.
Right.
Mostly people in the business. But I just think talking about money is tacky.
I'm so glad you said that because we knew someone out in Reno who actually asked my husband how much money he made. Like he just came
Just
out
flat out said it.
Just came out and said it. It wasn't even in like a roundabout way. He just goes like seriously, man, but come on, like, like how much money are you making at your job right now? And he was like, "Are you kidding me?"
It's a way for them to feel better about themselves. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but
it's not a you thing. It's a
Jacob's
them
worked
thing.
like really hard to get where he is, and like if he told him what he made, he probably would have hated him.
Well, maybe that would have been good.
He's like, I almost told him just to shut him up, but I'm like,
see, like I like that though. That's never tell anybody your salary. Tell them it so they shut the hell up. That's that's the life I aspire to lead.
But I would never ask someone how much they make. That's weird.
No, it's only like appropriate, like when at your job, like you're like, oh, like we're gonna make this amount of money. Does that sound right? And then someone's like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know how to phrase that.
Well, I think what you're referring to is maybe like, I don't know, a situation like yours and mine. Like if we're being hired for a job together, then we, and we're trying to make sure that we're both being treated equally. I don't know. Maybe
we did make the same amount of money.
Yeah.
Which
maybe that would be the only.
Which was crazy.
Right. Exception.
Yeah.
Is what I'm looking for.
When we got together, they were like, "You're making the same." I'm like, "Good." Like I don't really. We also We also made more. But we should have. But yeah, they're like, we went equal. I'm like, yeah, that's like the whole point.
Right.
It's not like it was both our names. That's what. Yeah. I don't know. People are like, yeah. I'm like, that's what you do.
Yeah, that's what it should
There was
be.
no.
Right.
Yeah. I thought so.
That's what I
guess
thought.
Don't think so. Other people. It's not in the Justin show. Like then would have to make more. But yeah, I was going somewhere with this, and I forget what it was. Everybody's tacky.
I might have thrown you off.
No. It's a weird conversation.
It
and I
is.
hate, you know what? The thing I hate is when people talk about the money they might make.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, oh, I'm going to get this new job. I'm going to make this amount of money. Like,
right.
I don't care.
Yeah. No one, that's your personal business.
If we invite you somewhere and you can't afford to go, just say I can't afford to go. Like I've done it before. I'm like, dude, I can't spend. You got to get that.
I can't spend that right now.
I think you get over it at some point. Like when you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the guy. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, I'm with you to an extent because there have been plans recently that I have wanted to keep Unfortunately, I've just said, hey, I can't make it this week. But it depends on who you are. Like,
Yeah.
if I feel close enough with you to share that information, then I'll just say, we're scaling back right now.
I
But
think the moral here is marry someone rich. Find someone who makes a lot of money, even if they're ugly, and marry them.
speaking of marrying someone
And
rich,
ugly people.
I
What?
might have to divorce Jacob and marry my teenage heartthrob because
Oh, AJ McLean. Is there going? I tell you. Okay.
yeah,
I held on to the divorce text for a while.
I know.
Because I was like, I
know.
don't know if she knows, but I want to like.
Oh, I know.
I mean, I know you
I
stalk
know.
him. So he's getting divorced, but something else happened or whatever.
Can we please recap very quickly? AJ McLean from the Backstreet Boys.
Tattooed one.
Has-
the bad boy.
The bad boy of the group.
The bad boy.
He has been my crush since I was like 12.
Yes. And he
Okay?
sings like, does he sing the
He's
bass
got-
of the group?
Uh,
I try to figure out the dynamic of the BSB.
no, I wouldn't say he's.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't say he's the bass.
I feel like he's on every melody though. Does that
He's
make
just got
sense?
such a smooth voice. It's like velvet.
And he's got a
Anyway.
ton of tattoos
Um,
and wild facial hair.
I know, it's amazing. And so we've discovered that there have been various degrees of separation between me and AJ McLean.
We tried to get him to call in for your birthday.
You did.
Yeah.
You tried very hard.
It did not happen.
It didn't come through.
It almost did happen though.
You know
That's
what happened?
the wild part.
You know what happened before that? My old morning show
Yeah.
interviewed him
And you
because of
were-
his new single.
And you weren't there.
And I wasn't there.
Okay.
I was here.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 2.
You know what happened before that?
No, so we're at 2 now. How many?
He
instances?
appeared at a wedding
Yes, this is the one.
that I was supposed to be at.
Didn't go.
My friend got married.
Uh-huh.
Her husband has connections and knows people
Yeah.
and was able to get Rob Bass. I'm Rob
That's-
Bass and I came to get
That's
down.
a
I'm not.
wild.
Rob Bass,
get.
Ryan Cabrera.
On the way down. Dude, let me top hairs in music. Ryan Cabrera 1, Keith Urban 2.
And AJ McLean appeared at her wedding, performed, and hung out at her wedding. I was supposed to be at that wedding. I was invited to that wedding. You know why I wasn't at that wedding?
Why?
Because I was driving across the country from Nevada to here, and I was like 3 days away. If we had left 3 days sooner,
You would have made it.
I would have made the wedding.
So that's 3 times.
That's 3 degrees of separation
Until like 2 weeks ago.
between me and AJ McLean until
Okay, because usually third time's
Until-
a charm, but it's not happening now.
I came across a post on Facebook
Mm-hmm.
by people that you and I both know.
Okay.
We hung out with them. We spent time with them.
Oh, okay. It
We
took me
shot a
second.
video with them.
Yeah.
The Griffin brothers,
The Skating Brothers.
the roller skating brothers from
Skate
Delaware.
dancing. Skate dancing, I guess.
Yeah,
you would
they're
call them.
viral TikTok sensation.
Yes.
Like they started this during the pandemic, I believe, like just to make people laugh and smile, and they ended up going viral. And now they're all over the place. They were on the Jennifer Hudson show. They've been on like numerous shows, featured everywhere.
Yeah.
And they just flew to LA last week to record a video with AJ.
So that's another separation.
And
that
they
you
posted a video
missed.
or they posted a photo with them and AJ. And I commented, I was like, do you guys understand like how much I love this man?
So now you're at 4 misses.
So, yeah, there's been so many close calls. I'm just wondering what's it going to take for me and AJ to actually cross paths. I don't want anything to happen. I am over it. I'm over that hump of like the teenage crush part of myself. Like I'm happily married.
He doesn't age.
Even if AJ got down on one knee today, I would tell him I'm sorry. I'm in love with my husband.
Yeah.
But if anything were to happen to him, God forbid, no. I would-
Thruple.
No,
He's going on tour with Joey Fatone.
I just want to meet the man
You probably
that
can. Let me
I've
see.
like held on a pedestal for my whole life.
All right, so they're playing 2 dates in California, 1 in Connecticut, 1 in Boston. They're playing Newark, New Jersey, March 23rd. Florida.
That's
a
Newark.
Whatever.
Newark is
They're all the same
Delaware.
S, all right? So they're touring together. Joey Fatone regularly performs at Disney World.
Oh, that's another degree of separation. Joey
Joey
Fatone
Fatone.
is friends with my friend and old high school boyfriend.
Okay.
They were in Broadway plays together.
Okay. Joey Fatone was on Broadway?
So, yeah. So I could like hit up my friend and be like, yo, can you text Joey Fatone and tell him how much I am in love with his friend AJ?
And he's getting divorced. So his wife was hot. Oh, she kind of looks like Katy Perry. Why? The pair have 2 daughters, Elliot and Lyric. Every singer names their kid Lyric.
Yeah.
Every single
And his
singer.
wife's name is Rochelle Deanna.
Rochelle.
Coincidence?
Yeah.
I think not.
That's 5. We're at 5 AJ McLean. You know what? I've been thinking about this for a while. Speaking of celebrity crushes, I went on Nicole's show on XTU.
Yeah.
And she flat out, and I've had this answer prepared forever. It always changes.
Yeah.
She said, "Who is your celebrity crush?" And I blanked. See, this is bad for me because XTU, pretty powerful station, broadcast all of Philadelphia, one of the top country stations in the country. A lot of people listen. The fact that I didn't say anything, I already lost because I could have been like, "Oh, it's Sydney Sweeney," who wouldn't have worked out, but whatever. But I could have said something, and then someone could have heard that, and then they could have linked me up with somebody. But I had no answer.
You blew it.
But I always try and pick a crush that's like a little lesser known because it seems more attainable. You know what I mean? Does
You
that make
really
sense to
blew
me?
your shot.
Yeah, and this was 2 months ago, Deanna. I have not stopped thinking about that moment. Every time I see a good-looking celebrity woman.
You clearly haven't, because I felt like it happened yesterday the way you talked
No,
about
no.
it.
This was like
Oh my
maybe
God.
this was like Thanksgiving.
Let it go.
This is like when the Taylor and Travis stuff started.
Let it go, man.
And I have not, because then I'm like,
Get over it.
I could have. This could have been my break. I could have married rich, like I told you should do in the earlier in the show. I blanked, and now I'm always thinking about who's my celebrity crush.
You have to ask Nicole to bring you back on and ask you the same exact question.
She'll do it.
Tell her you need a mulligan.
Because then she'll break it down on why that person would be good for me or bad for me, and all that stuff. Probably do the astrology stuff, whatever astronomer thing, and then I have something. I saw this on TikTok, and I've never agreed more with somebody.
Okay.
I hate. You know what a pick me girl is? It's like, look at me, I'm this. I'm
pick me.
Pick me guys too. They're pick me people.
Pick me people.
There's a certain type of person.
Pimps.
These pimps out here. Snapping around. All right. There's these people who watch sports with you. Let's say you're watching an Eagles game. Before they sent me into a spiraling depression. It's bad. Anyway,
I know.
there's people who you'll sit with them and they go, I don't know anything about sports. Okay, just sit
That's
there.
fine.
And then they go, yay, sports ball.
No.
They're watching baseball. Did we score a touchdown?
No. We've talked about this before.
You're,
Don't do it.
You're bad people. You're bad people.
Don't do it.
Bad people.
It's not original.
Awful people. No, it's not cute either.
No.
No.
It's not funny.
Especially if you live around here. Like, sports is like the biggest
We're
culture.
over it.
The sports in Philadelphia is the biggest culture.
Yeah.
Right?
You don't live in Duluth.
No. It's just, I hate this girl went on a
I just
rant.
picked that because it doesn't sound like a place where there's sports close by.
There's hockey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a lot of hockey. But I'm just like, we're watching baseball. You know it's a hit. You know it's a run.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know anything about sports. All right? Just, we gotta stop. It's not cute anymore.
Yeah, just let it go.
Anyway, the Eagles sent me into such a spiral of depression. It was so bad. I was like, this is... And I went to the Flyers game to like break it, and they beat the crap out of the Dallas Stars, which was great. And we got to chant Dallas sucks, so it brought me back into life.
I didn't wear my jersey for the last 5 games.
I'll tell you what, this is the first time I didn't care because I was just like, this is so.
Oh, I know.
Bad.
I lost all hope.
So awful.
If they won, I wouldn't have even been excited.
No, I wanted them to lose, so at least there would have been some change. Like they're gonna fire the coach 6 weeks in next season. So
wait, do you think Jason Kelce's actually gonna retire?
No,
because he didn't officially announce it.
So a couple years ago, Tom Brady was gonna retire, right?
Right, and then he didn't.
Well, here's why: because he obviously, when you retire, like if you're someone who puts their life is the work. So Tom Brady played forever.
Tom Brady's also full of himself, so
it's fine. You want to go out on your own terms, correct? Like you put your life into something, you want to do something.
Yeah.
Put your life in your own terms. Brady wanted to announce his retirement. Like he obviously, was drafted late, got hurt, yada, yada, stepped in, won Super Bowls. He came back because he wasn't able to announce his own retirement. So he kind of like trolled
Are you kidding
the
me?
report. This is like a big rumor, and people.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, people kind of alluded to it now that he came back to do that. So
I
now,
just thought he couldn't stand being out of the limelight.
well, that too. I think that was a big factor. But I think Jason Kelce might come back to say "screw you"
You think
to the
so?
reporters. I hope he doesn't retire.
I mean, I would love.
He's so
for him,
lovable.
I know. I would love for him to not retire.
And everybody that's out there that's single and goes, "Where are the Jason Kelces at?" I'm right here, and I don't see you lining up at my door. Right?
No one's banging
No.
down.
I want a Jason Kelce. No, you don't. You want someone who's fat and has a lot of money. That's what you want. Could you deal with Jason Kelce if he wasn't rich? No.
Oh my God!
I have
Why
no chest
not?
hair.
He seems so easy to get
No.
along with.
He is. They're perfect. They're the most. Someone said this on TikTok. Him and Kylie are degular people.
Yeah,
I love
no,
that.
they're totally cool. I would
They're
hang out
just-
with them
they're
every
just-
day.
Like she's a bro.
Yeah,
He's a bro. Whatever. What I'm saying is people going, "Oh, where are the Jason Kelces at? That's a man that I
He's
want."
a
I go,
dude.
"They're everywhere, bro."
She's a dude.
Let me tell you,
We're
they're
all dudes.
yeah, they're everywhere. But you ain't. I'll send you a good pickup line on Hinge. You don't respond. But you want a Jason Kelce on TikTok? Bull S.
You're
okay?
the Jason Kelce of radio.
That's a hard. Only one
I
time.
thought you were gonna take your headphones off and walk out.
No. They're falling off my head. But I'm like, they're like, "Where are the Jason Kelces at?" I'm like, "Have you seen?" Like, I don't have a hairy chest. I can't grow a beard. But I will never go bald. And I feel like that is a good quality in a man. Never going bald.
It is.
Do you see how long my hair is?
It
Look at
is.
this.
Deanna,
Deanna, look how long my hair is. I have really bad dandruff though, because my hair is super long. It is. If I pull it down, it's like curled up now.
yeah,
It goes.
I know. It's wild.
It goes past
This is unreal.
my top lip.
I'll tell you what, it is impressive, and it's a good. I think it's a green flag for a man to have
So long.
one A, a lot of hair.
A lot of hair.
One B, not on his back.
I have like 4 back hairs. Honestly, I'd rather have a hairy back than like the 4 back hairs that I have. Like it just, I look
man.
like, you know what my back looks like? You know when you used to get those balls you throw against the wall and they stick
Yeah.
and then they roll on the floor and there's like 4 hairs on it? That's my back look like. The hairiest thing on my chest is like a little birthmark I have. I have to shave. Listen, ladies, I have to shave my birthmark because the hair gets so long. That's it. It might be a mole. I don't know. I've had it since I was a kid. You want a Jason Kelce? We're out there, but you got to settle.
We here.
I want a Jason Kelce. I'm like, yeah, but he makes $14 million a year.
We out
That's
here.
That's why you want to. That's why you want a Jason Kelce. We're here,
Oh,
Now I'm
man,
sweating.
you are here.
right? I'm not wrong.
Where are we? How much time?
Oh, we got it. We're at 23.
Oh,
so.
okay. Okay.
Oh, stop yelling about how. Where are the Jason Kelces at? I'm like, we're existent. We wear shorts in the wintertime and flip flops. We're here. We are out here. You just have to find us, and we're available.
Oh man.
I'm like, stop. That's the same thing as the Pick Me sports
You
ball
should
girl.
put that on that should be your tagline of your profile. I'm the Jason Kelce of radio.
I don't even know if I put I think I put content creator because I'm like, I don't want to put radio.
Yeah. Well, we're like, what are we technically? Creative announcers.
Bunch of stupid buzzwords. Like I play country music and I talk about Jelly Roll. I'm not special, you know.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, Jason Kelce are out there. Find them if you want them. I don't know where I'll be. I'll be at Topgolf tomorrow. You can come there. The worst part about Topgolf is I'm going to go. It's my buddy's birthday.
Topgolf
And-
is fun.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm going to go and try and look nice. It's a Friday night, but then just sweat my balls off while I'm there.
That's true.
I can't. There's no way to dress nice and not sweat.
I guess it's not fun if you're like an avid golfer who considers themselves to be somewhat good
I mean, it's like I'm not good. I do golf.
because it's video game golf.
Yeah, it's so fun though.
It is.
They have great hummus. Let me tell you, if you're seeking out hummus, the Topgolf has great hummus. I lost my train of thought there for a second. After hummus, what have I done in the last week? That's interesting. Nothing. I don't know what I'm doing. I just watched cult documentaries. So
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't dug into any. You know what? I did start watching another Netflix special with what's his name? Oh God,
The guy from The Thing.
I never Mark. No, that's not Mark Ruffalo. He's just got similar hair. I forget the guy's name. He played the dad
Is that how you
on.
classify men? By what kind of hair they have?
He played the dad on A Million Little Things. The dad who
You're above me on it.
jumped to his demise in the first episode.
Oh, my spoiler.
Well, people who haven't seen A Million Little Things yet are way behind the eight ball. Like, show's years old.
There was a commercial during the Super Bowl on that.
What's his name?
What was his name on the show?
Jack.
I don't know. Well, he's
John.
His name was John on the show?
John. Yeah.
A Million Little Things. Should I type in dad? Paul Rodriguez? No.
No.
Should I type in John?
The guy with the dark hair.
Jonathan. Ron Livingston?
Let me see.
This guy? I can't really turn it that far. This guy?
No, that's not him.
I don't know if he was the dad.
Okay,
Rome save was the guy's name PJ?
No, John from
I don't
Million
Little Things. Which is like a show about a million little things. Did they actually hit a million? Who knows?
Yeah, he played Jonathan Dixon.
Yeah, this is Ron Livingston.
That's his name?
From Office Space?
Yes.
Yes.
Ron Livingston. Okay, so Ron Livingston. Anyway,
Yes.
so I'm watching a Netflix.
He has a beard in the show.
I'm watching a Netflix series.
Okay.
With John Livingston.
He was also in Swingers too. Great movie.
I mean, Ron Livingston. What's his name again? Oh my
Ron
God. How come I can't remember?
Livingston.
Oh. So anyway.
He's Peter in Office Space.
Yes.
Yes.
So he's in this Netflix series called Louder Milk.
Oh, I've heard about this.
It's good.
Okay,
It's
Louder
good.
Milk.
Yeah.
Is it about loud milk?
No, that's his last name in the series.
Oh, okay. Because if it's about loud milk, I'm going to throw up.
No.
That's the worst thing to drink.
So Ron Livingston.
Oh, Will Sasso's in it.
Yes, and
Okay.
Will Sasso, he's hilarious. And then the actress's name, who I can't remember because her face is so recognizable, but I never remember her name.
What's her name on the show? Claire?
Yes.
Anya Savish?
Yes.
Okay.
Anya. That's so. I don't know how to say her last name.
She is
So.
super hot.
And you know what's really
She's from Bosnia.
You know what's really weird? She is a spitting image of one of the singers in the FM band.
Okay.
The band I used to be in.
This girl's very hot.
She looks exactly like
married.
Gabby. So I don't really know Gabby that
She was
well.
in I Love You, Beth Cooper?
I haven't told her that yet.
Maybe?
Haven't told her that.
Okay.
But yeah, like she's a really, really cute girl.
31.
And she plays this
She likes Jason
plays an
Kelce.
addict.
Okay.
And so Ron Livingston's role is he leads AA meetings because he's a former alcoholic.
Okay.
And so he gets her into these AA meetings and he tries to help her out. And without, like, that's the only thing I can say without giving anything away. But it's really funny. And I usually don't opt for comedy series when I'm looking for something new. I usually go for like true crime or horror.
Okay.
Because I don't know, I'm a masochist. And I'm loving it.
Maybe she's my celebrity crush. Maybe that'll be what I can say on the radio now.
I think you would really like it. It's pretty good.
Anya Savic. SAVCIC. I haven't watched it.
SAVCIC. It's probably
CIC.
South.
She's Bosnian, so I don't even know where Bosnia is. Right next to Bosnia.
It's probably like
Narnia.
Saucic or something like that. Saucic. If I know anything about that kind of language.
All right, so we can do our little liar thing here.
So the liar reveal. We said, what story did I tell? I was walking Rad the other day, and a woman was coming towards me with her dog on the other side of the road, and she said something about apologizing for her dog being so rambunctious. And I started replying to her thinking she was talking to me, and we had like almost a full conversation until she passed by, and I realized she was on the phone, and I was really embarrassed, so I pretended I was too.
I walked into the high school basketball game after wrestling practice. And when you walk in by yourself, you got to pretend like you're on the phone so you seem cool. So I pretended I was on the phone, found my seat, walked at the bleachers, fell, and smashed my face. Who's lying? Me.
Yeah, if you thought Justin was lying, you're right.
No, but I have faked the phone. The phone fake thing is known throughout time.
Yeah.
Known throughout time now. Well, I mean, if you didn't have a phone when you were a kid, you couldn't really do it. But yeah, so you would just fake that you're on the phone and you're just pulling up Google and just doing nothing, or just looking for your photos or scrolling through apps. That's what you do. That's how you fake that you're on the phone. You gotta look cool.
Yeah. So,
Sorry.
anywho, we have a text line now, and I'm gonna look at it so I don't get it wrong again because I got it wrong in the last episode. It is 215
Oh my God.
995 1139. The reason why I thought it would be easy to remember is because 995 was the frequency of the last station we were on.
Yeah.
So
And now, church bangers.
So you can text us whenever at 215 995 1139. 215 995 1139.
Yeah, if you turn in the 995 now, you're going to hear, you satisfy the hungry heart.
I don't think they even play like songs that we know
with
like that.
gift of finest wheat. No, I've listened to it.
Have you?
Dude,
I tuned in the other day and I didn't recognize anything.
Church bangers, I'll tell you what, they kind of calm you down a little bit.
Church bangers 101.
Yeah. You satisfy the hungry heart. I love a good church banger.
Unless we live podcast, what's going to happen is we'll get your text and then we can address it on the next podcast.
What's the other church banger? On
Eagle's Wings.
On Eagle's Wings.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, I gotta find the chorus.
He will raise you up on eagle's wings,
bear you on the breath of dawn, make you to shine like the sun.
I think we should punk rock
and hold you in the palm of his hand. He will raise the eagle's wings. Oh, I thought it was there you are on the break of dawn. That would have worked though.
It would have.
But it's bear you on the breath of dawn.
Yeah. Misheard lyrics.
And this is a banger. Banger. I just wish it wasn't at the expense of our jobs. Was an awesome job. All right, that's enough.
Anyway, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok at Deanna and Justin in the morning. You can email us at Deanna and Justin on air at gmail.com. And that's it. Bye, mayonnaise.